Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first Body and Soul Expo podcast. I'm your host, Bruce Starr, and together with my wife, Lauren, we have created the very first inaugural Body and Soul Expo to take place Sunday, October 26th at the beautiful Palm Beach Gardens Marriott. It's going to be an incredible event. We expect to have more than 60 vendors, many of whom will be speaking. And along with many other surprises and additions that will be announced as time goes on, we are going to create an incredible event that you will not soon forget for the vendors, for the speakers, and for the attendees. It's going to be spectacular. And today we will have the first of many Body and Soul Expo podcasts that will showcase the many talents, experiences, and knowledge of the wonderful vendors and speakers who will be appearing at the Expo. To show how needed and how wanted this is, we've only opened up our doors to people like you and our friends just weeks ago, and we're almost 2/3 of the way sold. Our vendors are almost 2/3 sold, and we really expect by another couple of weeks for everything to be sold out. So if you're watching this show and you're thinking about being a part of it, don't hesitate to call us. The number is right below. Carol Moncrief is a post-cancer thriver and has been cancer-free for almost 14 years. That deserves quite encouragement. She was originally diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer in early 2007. And Carol is now working on a certification to become a certified mind movies method coach for cancer patients and post-cancer thrivers like herself through the healing and post-healing processes. And I will ask Carol to explain the fun process of how the mind movies method helps clients manifest their desired future. She creates custom designed videos for clients with the use of visualization, affirmation, brainwave entertainment, and music that inspires. So thank you, Carol, for being on our podcast. And I so want to hear more about what you do and how you do it.
Well, thank you, Bruce, so much. I want to thank you and Lauren for including me. I want to thank Eileen, who let me know about this, but I have to say, I am a person who went through integrative cancer healing with the help of both of these women. I was at the Series Center, and I've known Eileen over 30 years, maybe, even though she's only 32 or something. But anyway, they both helped me in my healing process. So as far as Mind Movies is sort of like having a vision board on steroids. So what happens is I will be working with cancer patients, and will create their goal, their vision for themselves as something that is what they want to ideally achieve. Will work with them in creating affirmations in the proper way, because we're finding out that the wording is very important. Remove or help them remove any limiting beliefs that they may have that may be holding them back, and come up with photos. No, it'll be their photos, and hopefully some of them will include them in it. And they'll choose the music that's inspirational. So what will happen is we'll work together on the affirmations that help them reach their goal, and put together, it's like a slideshow that where each slide is you can see 5 to 6 seconds, and it will have their affirmation, the music that they chose, and it will help them from a happy space um, become more involved. And they will be able to listen to or watch their mind movie twice a day. My movies are about 3 minutes long, and they can watch it twice a day. Now, the first part of the day, instead of their music, we'll include the entrainment, which helps them get into a theta space, which is what most of us are in when we're sleeping or in deep meditation. And in the theta space, they are open to the suggestion of the success that they see in their mind movie. Um, they're fully aware, fully conscious, in control, but they'll be able to see slide after slide of themselves or somebody representing them for each affirmation. Um, and eventually, with the repetition, they will start to adopt this as part of their subconscious. Now, one of the people who supported this whole thing of mind movies is Dr. Joe Dispenza. So he talks about how with the repetition, it becomes part of your subconscious. And a lot of people found so much openness because they were open to receiving the acceptance that they could actually attain their goals and whatever their initial intentions were. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And just for the clarity, Anne Fonfa, who um, started the Annie Appleseed Conference, was the one who started the phrase post-cancer thriver. And so I have to, thank her for that because it's a little bit more powerful than being a survivor. It's not quite as passive. And that's where that comes from, thanks to her. So I want to thank you all so much for letting me speak and including the use of mind movies in the of cancer patients healing. And one of the reasons that drew me to this is because I use visualization in my healing. So
Beautiful. In my mind, the last few weeks, I've been I'm literally there at the expo already. I'm walking
Your
around.
mind movie. You're making
I'm
your mind movie.
that's right.
absolutely, and that's what I'm there already. I'm
Yes.
enjoying. I'm looking around. I'm seeing everybody thriving and enjoying, and so enjoying the day, and almost like, oh my God, there's only 8 hours more left. We we better start getting in there and participating. And the people, the vendors are going to have a tough time enjoying the other vendors because I believe we're going to be so busy right from the start. The people are going to be able to check in from 6 o'clock on to put their booths together if they have a booth. And then at about 8:45, we're all going to get together for a prayer. And we're going to do a 15-minute prayer and visualization for the expo and for the people that are participating in it, for the vendors, for the speakers, for the attendees. And that should really get us going in a wonderful way. So when I think of the expo, when I see it, I see colors, I see orange and yellows and blues and greens and just
And
people walking
magnificent
around. And
earrings on everyone.
yeah, I mean, just a wild, wild time. What do you guys see? Have you done a little bit of a visualization? Carol, let's start with you.
Actually, I have. I've been to something like this before, but it's been years, and I enjoyed it. So yes, I see myself taking a break from my booth, walking around to see who else is there, connecting with other people who have like-minded intentions, you know. I totally get what Corinne was talking about when we're talking about the integrative side of
Mm.
healing anything that you always get some resistance. So it's always great to talk to people. Um, I had to convince my parents, who both thought it was horrible. And then eventually my mom started using some, natural medicine to heal. So, people, um, just talking to them, it makes such a difference, so they look at you and think, really, this can happen? So
Yeah.
it feels good to talk to people.
What really, Lauren and I left an expo a couple of months ago, and we just simply said, we could do a better job. And in North Palm Beach is like so thriving. North Palm Beach County is so thriving. There's like a yoga center. There's a chiropractor on like every third corner. There's health restaurants. We are so thriving. And we just said to ourselves, goodness gracious, we need an event to bring the whole community together in a great way. And by the way, I forgot to tell you, maybe some of you know, that the Saturday before, the day before, we're going to find a restaurant where all the vendors can celebrate together, meet each other, talk to each other at a restaurant from 3 to 5. So we're not going to interfere with lunch. We're not going to interfere with their dinner. We're going to find a great restaurant. I'm up for suggestions. Anybody watching this video, I'm up for suggestions where there's sort of a bigger room that can fit 60 people. I know the restaurant would love to have 60 people from 3 to 5. I know that's a definite possibility.
Right.
So it's going to be literally a whole weekend of celebration and getting to know each other. It's going to be a love and not seen since Woodstock.